figure if all this music doesn't work out, I'm gonna have to get a job. I feel like I look goddamn employable. I was gonna tell y'all, I would play this song that I come up with for a friend of mine in Memphis. Named Moondawg, yeah. Moondawg had a tavern that didn't really check in with the government. I might have told you all about it before. Usually I play this for him. Tonight I'm going to play it for a different friend of mine. I play for this guy that I met named Digger Dave, who lives in Homer, Alaska. I got to go up there last year for the first time. I don't know if y'all have ever been up there, but it's considerably colder up there than it is here. And Homer, Alaska in particular is a pretty small city. Not a lot of people live down there. I got in the airplane and we was getting ready to land. The guy, the pilot, he said, if you look to your left, you'll see Homer, Alaska. So I looked to my left. And it was kind of like a mall attached to a trailer park with all these Christmas lights, you know. And the rest of it was covered in snow. When we got down in the airport was kind of like a 7-Eleven, you know. So I got my guitar and I got my bag. I started to walk out towards the street, and out the street is about 3 feet of snow on the ground. You couldn't really see nothing, but there was these 2 taxi cabs out in the front of the airport, and I knew that I needed one of them. So as I was walking out with my guitar and my bag and everything, this one guy walks up and he goes, "You need a cab?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "You must be the singer." I said, "How'd you know?" He said, "Well, there's only about 800 people in the whole town. And we ain't had anybody new all winter." He said, "You want to ride over to the hotel?" I said, "Okay." So we start walking out into the snow there, and there's the other cab driver, and he's leaning against his car, and he comes walking up to the first cab driver. He says, "You son of a bitch, you know you're not supposed to go into the airport to pick up a fare." And he punches the guy right in the fucking face. That's true. So there's rolling around in the snow there. I'm holding my guitar, watching them, thinking, okay, this is Alaska. And I said, well, it doesn't really matter to me which one of these guys wins the fight, you know. I'm going to go with the first guy. So they got off each other, and we got in the cab, and the first cab, he says, "Hey man, did you see that son of a bitch? He hit me right in the face. I called the police. 5 minutes since I called 911. Son of a bitch hit me right in the face." I said, "Yeah, I called the police." I said, "I'm thinking about doing it." I said, "Do it." He gets his phone, he dials 911. It seemed like ample enough time goes by for somebody to answer. He says, "Hey, yeah, Craig. Jeff just hit me right out in front of the airport. The friggin' singer saw the whole thing." So they take me over to the hotel, and the promoter, he comes over, he's a nice guy, he says, "Let's show you around." So he shows me around. I saw some eagles, and I seen a moose. And a lot of people don't know this, or at least I didn't know this, probably everybody knows this, but Homer, Alaska, a lot of the cities in Alaska are right on the ocean. So they have a big ocean crashing into sand, except for it's mostly frozen, and it's a lot of different ice cubes kind of crashing into each other. You can hear it from the sand, which is covered in snow. There's really no place to lay out.